Hi, everybody, and welcome into today's IPTAY, ClemsonTigers.com football report. Don Munson along with Tim Bourret. We're going to call these Tim Bourret Thursdays is what we're going to visit with Tim on a Thursday. We're standing here, of course, in Death Valley. You see the North stands that are there behind us. PC this weekend. Tim, we got to talk about how we got the name. Clemson welcomes you to Death Valley, so how did Death Valley get its name?
Well, the name actually came from a coach at Presbyterian. When you think about it, Don, what school has had a closer tie to a visiting coach, had a positive impact on their history than Lonnie McMillan in the late 40s? And I really have not been able to find a documentation in the newspaper, but Bob Bradley always told me it was in 1948, so I'm going to go with 1948. Prior to the game, he was doing some interviews and talking about going up to Clemson to have to play Clemson in Death Valley. So Mr. Bradley always took that and got a big kick out of it. And Frank Howard then started calling it Death Valley, and it really took off from there.
Well, and of course there is another Death Valley, and that would be down in the state of Louisiana. And I've always heard this battle between the two schools. Who had the first one? Do you know who had the first Death Valley moniker?
You know, I've really never asked LSU when they first started calling it. We go with 1948. I think we're first. I'm not sure, but we'll claim it for now. But it's certainly been a great name, almost like a nickname for a stadium, and certainly enhanced the legend of this facility.
Well, and also, you know, one of the things that I've noticed as I've been more and more with the program is you start looking around this stadium, you can actually pick out where the original stadium was. It's really right below the porticles, and then as it moves it up, and just as we've seen the stadium expand, it's been something to kind of sit back and kind of behold.
We have a great story in our game program this weekend that Travis Sawchek of the Charleston Post encouraged a lot of research about the history of the stadium. It's a 3-page article in the program, and I think the fans will really enjoy getting it, reading it. We got some great old pictures to go with it. There's incredible history with this facility.
All right, so there you go. It's a Thursday with Tim. We'll do this throughout the football season, so looking forward to having you with us. Thanks for being here with us today on ClemsonTigers.com.